Okay.
Everyone is okay? Yeah, we're okay. Alright guys, so tuko hapa na mheshimiwa. Mwenyewe. Tuambie. We are here for an award show.
Yes.
And why is it important for you to attend an award show?
As the CEO of the Music Corporate Society of Kenya, we obviously push and promote the interest of our artists. And this is East African Entertainment Awards, Music Awards. So we are part and parcel of it. We are grateful to the organizers of this event, and we are here to celebrate our artists. Because I think a lot of times we only criticize, a lot of times we only find fault, but today we are here to celebrate. And we are here also to encourage them to continue creating content that promotes our values and to ensure that art does not have to be dirty to sell. Content does not have to be dirty to sell. You can do clean music, you can do palatable music, and it will still make money. So we are here to encourage them and to work together.
Okay, so I'm interested to know, apart from awarding the winners, are they getting any monetary value today? Or what are the plans?
We normally go by the dictates of the organizers. There are some events that have monetary value, others that, some awards that have monetary value, others do not have monetary value, but they have a lot of endorsement. I think getting the award itself opens doors for many of them. It's a platform. And so for us, we wouldn't want as Mcsk to be the ones to dictate. We are following what the organizers are saying. As you know, we are always in this kind of event. I've just been at KICC the whole morning, and now we are here. Every event has its own objective, and so, but generally, all of it is about celebrating our creativity and encouraging our artists to continue creating more.
We have actually been having a lot of awards, and bado zingine mingi zinazidi kuja. Do you think these awards are making any difference in music industry?
They are world over. Music is an ecosystem, and that ecosystem involves a lot of people. There are the consumers of music, there are music promoters, there are agents, there are CMOs like ourselves, there's government. And so the things that bring us together are things like these platforms like Music Awards. And so for me, they make a lot of difference to the individual artists. And because this is a sector where we have to have continuous engagement, it is a fast-changing sector. Now we have digital platforms that can also be used to monetize content. We've got to have platforms where we keep engaging. Otherwise, we'll be operating as strangers. And like I've said, it's an ecosystem from the consumer, from the creators to the consumers to the CMOs, government, and so on. And we have to work together. So when one of the key parts of the ecosystem is doing something like what the East African Entertainment Awards is doing, we come in to support and work together. Because if you look at industries like Hollywood, even Nollywood here closer home in Nigeria, they were built by the private sector and they were built through engagements like this. So it's a very positive thing. Money is not everything. Sometimes that appreciation, that celebration, that affirmation that you're on the right way, and then engagement to see how can we make the business of music profitable. Because a lot of our musicians are gifted, they know how to sing, and they're very talented, but they do not understand the business of music.
Not talking about the business of music.
Yes.
Last time you made Everything Good with the Sar wa Manyaru. Na watu wakasema kwamba it is high time mtu collab na yeye jamani.
Unajua yeye ndiye msanii sasa. Yeye akiniita nitakuwa. Yeye ni mtu yangu sasa. It can work out and I'll be more than pleased. I'll be very pleased to do a collab with Saru.
Are you guys in good terms right now?
We have never been in bad times. I mean,
really?
It's my work. You see, I've just been now mentoring Barabamba. And you see what has happened after our engagement with him, Mheshimiwa Osoro and Wakili Dansa Nomari. We are there as elders and as leaders to help these musicians to become better when they go wrong, to help them. And our advice should not be taken out of context. It doesn't mean, it's like a parent. If you correct your child, it doesn't mean that you hate them. You love them actually. If you do not correct your child, you hate them. So the way to progress in these industries, when something goes wrong, we have a conversation. When it has been corrected, we celebrate and we we move forward together.
Let's talk about Mbarambamba. You know, he had been summoned and he was told the type of music that he's doing is a bit not acceptable. So as per now, was case dropped, or
No,
what
no,
have
no,
you
no.
done to be able to assist you?
Yeah.
We got into a round table and we agreed that we will pursue that matter through mediation, alternative dispute resolution. So ourselves, Kenya Film Classification Board, who are the regulators, Mheshimiwa Osoro and the Wakil Dunstan Omari, we worked together. We ensured that he deleted almost 1,000 videos from YouTube that were unpalatable, the portions that were not agreeable with the classification regulations, and he was fined over 1 million for the mistake. So they committed and signed to pay the fine. It was not personal. It was just the law. What does the law say? But we were pushing as Mcsk to ensure that whatever penalties were spelled out were very lenient so that he doesn't suffer. In fact, we stood with him and said we can even guarantee or give a collateral part of his royalties so that if there is any penalties by the government, you can use his music royalties to stand surety for him. And that has happened and he's now doing very well. He has deleted over 1,000 songs or videos that were unpalatable. We are in conversation. He has really tried to change. We are hoping that this change will continue and that will become a better artist that will create content that builds society, not to destroy it.
Yeah. All right, now winding up, you have been close with Eric Omondi pale kidogo. And right now tuna Eric Omondi anatry kusaidia wale wachochole huko kwa streets ambao unapata kwamba wanadhulumiwa na the Kanjos. Watu wanasema kwamba Sakaji is not doing the right thing. What do you have to say about that?
It's very wrong because I think they are fearing that he might run into politics. We condemn any harassment of our artists, whether it's Eric or anyone else, by the county council askaris. It should not happen. And we are monitoring the situation. I think when someone is speaking out, they should be given the chance to speak out. As Mcsk, we have been criticized. Every time I face criticism, and the best way is not to punish people, it is to engage. And I think in this country there's freedom of expression, there's freedom of association. I think arresting a creative like Eric Omondi just because he's trying to help or because his initiative is being misconstrued to mean he's building political capital to get into elections or into politics, I think would be wrong. Let him be. Let him be. Leave him alone. We stand with him, and we're going to push so that his rights are respected. And if anybody dares touch him, you'll see us in our full colors.
Yes. All right,
yes.
Mheshimiwa, one last question. In your line of work, you get to, interact with the young people, the Gen Zs. So what have you done to come to our level? Umeingia TikTok?
Niko TikTok, niko Instagram. Yes, Ezekiel Mutua, at Dr. Ezekiel Mutua. Nimelani shen kidogo, lakini...
Kama gani?
Lakini,
Kama gani?
Najua ya mistari tu. Nimefunzwa na Steve Simple Boy. Unajua mimi nakaanga na wao. More than just speaking Sheng, allow me not to embarrass myself before these cameras. But you have seen me with Steve Simple Boy. You have seen me with even as young as 18 years. We rewarded one of the ladies who was the highest honor. One of the artists was, what is the name of this girl? Grace McKenna. We got over 100,000, and that she's even a child. She could not come for the money we had to pay the mother. And I'm told actually it was a miracle. They didn't know where the school fees for McKenna was going to come from. And I've been able to engage with the parents to see whether we can start a fund for her and support her. You've seen what we have done with Steve Simple Boy and many, many others. So really, while we try to come down to their level, I'm more into Twitter and Facebook. I have not learned a lot of Sheng. I was brought up in the village and I went to village schools. I came to town for further studies, and so it gets a bit difficult. However, if it became necessary, if that was a medium of connection and medium of communication with them, I would definitely learn it.
Kuna yenye inaitwa kudonjo kufinish kumalo.
Ish. What is that? Kudonjo kufinish kumalo. I hope it's not a bad thing.
No. It's a good one.
I have to get in. I'm running late.
All right, as we want to say thank you so much.
Yes, asante sana. It was
now,
a
whatever
pleasure.
you are doing to the Kenyans, to the artists, barikiwa sana.
Asante. God bless you.
Thank you.